Document contents. May 19, 2022, Curiosity announces production of new accessibility-focused travel series, hosted by legally blind filmmaker James Rath. The Curiosity original series is due to premiere in 2023, May 19, 2022. Silver Spring, MD, Curiosity, the leading global factual streaming service and media company NASDAQ Curie, is happy to announce on Global Accessibility Awareness Day that production has started on a new Curiosity original series from a legally blind creator. The yet-to-be-titled series is a collaboration between the streamer and filmmaker, accessibility advocate, and amateur technologist James Rath. Production is already underway now with the premiere targeted for 2023. In this Curiosity original series, viewers will tag along with Rath to a variety of locations around the globe, experiencing places beyond sightseeing, and using travel as a relatable mechanism for the audience. Any traveler can find a trip to a new place disorienting and humbling, and those experiences mimic the everyday excursions for the 1 in 7 of our population living with disabilities. This is a large minority group, often without a codified voice. Shockingly, it's one of the only minority groups people can unwillingly become a part of at any moment. According to organizers, the purpose of GAD is...
So I'm making a show. I'm partnering with Curiosity Stream to make a docu-series. My own show about my travels as a legally blind creator, filmmaker, and sharing my encounters with accessibility champions and leaders and other people within my community, trying to tell real stories. Fun, exciting adventures, but also real important issues that I want to bring to light. I'm just very excited that I can finally talk about this with you, and I also want to talk about how you can be involved. So we're already going into production. We are making this. This is happening. This is an amazing opportunity for me to work with Curiosity Stream because they understand. They understand how important accurate representation is for me. I have had opportunities in Hollywood from heads, but they told me what disability should look like. They told me how it could be more marketable. And it's the same thing that I grew up with on TV. It's the same thing that caused misconceptions around blindness and really caused barriers in the world around me and a lack of understanding of my spectrum of my disability. And if I were to partake in a lot of those projects and continue to get the pushback that I did when it was pitched to me, well, I'd just be doing the continuous disservice that I was given from the industry. And that's why I'm so grateful to work with Curiosity Stream, as they are very open to how I want to collaborate with my community on this project, how I want to portray disability accurately. Again, it's a docu-series, so we're already telling like real stories, and we are trying to really do a piece on various accessibility topics. And that's the other component of this. I'm very passionate about accessibility. I'm not an expert. I lacked a lot of accessibility growing up, and I didn't learn a lot about what options were out there until I was older. And as I got older and indulged in the realm of accessibility, learned as a consumer what was available to me, and eventually became a consultant in gaming and how representation and in film and tech, as a consumer side of things, I got very, very excited on how things can improve. And I'm still learning. And I continuously want to learn, and I hope that you can come along with me to learn from other accessibility leaders and champions. And I'm very, very excited for these upcoming adventures, because this is meant to be something that's fun and celebratory of our community, of my story of finding acceptance within my disability, and not looking for a cure and wasting life away, trying to hope that a cure is going to come around. I have a life to live. You know, there's doctors, there's medical folks and research foundations out there who can do that. But I'm not going to give my cent to that, because my cent can go towards the accessibility that could improve my quality of life now and today and tomorrow, guaranteed. And that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to support, and that's what I want to highlight with this. And that's what I want to normalize. So how can you be involved? Well, very simple. It's not like donating to this. It's not any of that. It's simply there's a survey. There's just a form. And if you have suggestions on where I should go, where who I should meet, even just cuisine, maybe in your hometown, maybe you went on a great vacation somewhere. Could have been domestically, could have been at an international location, and you found a really cool restaurant. Maybe it was accessible, hopefully, and you think I should check it out, and maybe it just hits the spot where I was already planning on going to meet someone. Hey, let me know, please. I'm going to keep this form open as we're in production, and the more feedback, the better, please. And again, if maybe you have more to suggest, maybe you have a story of your own, whether you're in the States, maybe you're in Asia or in Europe or Africa or Australia, like wherever you are, let me know. We want to have you on our radar. Maybe your story, maybe someone's story that I should check out, or whatever it might be. Survey's gonna be down below, Google form. And once again, just if you've been here since the start, if you've been here since maybe last week, maybe you just found the channel, thank you. My name is James Rath. I am a legally blind filmmaker, content creator, and the videos on this channel are not stopping. I was a little slow at the start of this year. Long COVID recovery, a lot of migraines, and I should probably put these back on for the sake of that. Sunglasses for those who aren't watching the video in particular. I'm very excited for this next chapter and to document the behind the scenes in some of these adventures in supplementary content that is going to be shared here on TikTok, on my Instagram. All those links are going to be down below. You can continuously follow this journey as I can share what I can. And I'm excited to include other creators as well. This is one of those things where I want this to be collaborative. As someone who is very involved in tech, from a consulting side, but also as just reviewing tech and accessibility and showing how I use tech as a blind consumer on this channel, I want to include other creators from YouTube, TikTok, whatever it might be. I want to have segments, and I intend to, and we're already reaching out to some folks, and I've gotten quite a bit of interest to have them on, to show them a different perspective. And again, this can be not just in tech and science, but maybe policy, fashion, entertainment, recreation. If you have any creator suggestions, maybe share this with them. I'm just so grateful, and for any creators who want to be involved, feel free to reach out. We'd love to just, again, kind of expose you to a different perspective of accessibility. And my goal at the end of the day, I hope people see different. There's no name yet, by the way. They'll all be announced once we have a full, ready, and finalized press rollout. But in the meantime, there's a small little blog post that you can check out with the announcement. And happy Global Accessibility Awareness Day 2022. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Curiosity, thank you to the team that I'm working with, and thank you to the audience who have supported me to get to this point. And thank you for all the future people I collaborate with on this project, and those who we're currently chatting with who are excited to be a part of it. Thank you. All right. I hope that you can see different today, tomorrow, and the next day. I'll hear you next time.